Have you ever felt like you're about to break through and then suddenly everything inside of your body just screams stop? You overthink, you procrastinate, you start doubting yourself. Well, what you're seeing isn't failure. It's not lack of motivation. It's what my mentor Bob Proctor called the terror barrier. And it's the reason that most entrepreneurs stay stuck at the same income level for years and years and years. And in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to move through it. And this is based on lesson 7 of Thinking into Results, the 6-month mentorship that I take people through to change their paradigm. And it's the exact same lesson that helped me move from 15K a year to £35,000 a month. And it could be the missing piece for you too. So if you're currently making between 3 to 5K a month and you know about Bob Proctor, you're familiar with the law of attraction, the secret. Maybe you've tried manifesting or doing the affirmations and visualizing, but you're still stuck at the same income level month after month, then this video is for you. And this isn't just about this mindset flow. I'm going to show you the internal blocks that have been keeping you stuck and how you can smash through it so you can scale to 5 figures plus per month. And no, it's not about doing more. It's about rewiring what's really running the show, your subconscious mind. Now, lesson 7 of Thinking into Results is called the terror barrier. And here's the big idea. Fear and growth, they go hand in hand. Every time that you step into a bigger version of yourself, the fear is going to show up every time. Now, this fear, it's not a red light, it's a green light, because it means that you're on the edge of your next level. And the terror barrier isn't a problem, it's a pattern. And what do most people do? They feel that fear, they feel that uncomfortable feeling, and they back down. But the people that change their income, who transform their business, they feel that fear and move forward anyway. The real problem is your paradigm. So you might have the right goals, but your subconscious mind is still wired for your current results. Now, with the terror barrier, these 4 psychological stages that you've got to move through. Now, stage 1 is bondage, and that's where you are right now. You don't want your current results, but they're predictable, familiar, you're conditioned for them. And step 2 is reason. So this is where you get inspired, you set a big goal, you can see yourself earning 5 figures every single month, but it's only in your conscious mind. So there's no action, no emotional involvement. And because of that, nothing changes. Now, step 3 is conflict. And this is where you start to act. And as soon as you get emotionally involved with the idea and you try to move into action, the fear is going to hit you like a ton of bricks. And this is where your nervous system's going to go crazy. You'll feel anxious. You'll second guess yourself. And this is where the terror barrier is. And at stage 3, the conflict, most people retreat here and they'll start saying things like, now's not the right time, or maybe I'll revisit this later. Now, stage 4 is freedom. And that's where we really want to be. Now, if you push through, if you act in spite of the fear, that's when you're going to reach freedom, because your body adjusts to the new vibration. In other words, you've rewired your subconscious mind. That's when your self-image changes, your income changes, and you start creating results from a completely new paradigm. You know, I remember when I first encountered the terror barrier. Now, I wasn't making £10,000 a month. I was making £15,000 a year, and I had a big goal. I wanted to become a consultant and work with Bob Proctor himself. But every time I tried to stretch, every time I thought about reaching out to Bob's company and asking him, the fear would hit me like a wave. What if I fail? What if no one takes me seriously? What if I lose everything? You know, I made £18,000 a month through an online fitness company before I came top 1% of Bob Proctor's consultants worldwide. And when I went to step out and become a consultant, that terror barrier really hit me. What if I lose everything? Joel, you're going to leave a business where you're already making £18,000 a month. And I was stuck in that conflict stage for a long period of time. But I studied lesson 7 of Thinking into Results so deeply that I knew that feeling didn't mean stop. What it really meant was go. And once I acted through it, I'm telling you, everything changed. Within 13 months, I became a certified consultant for Bob Proctor's company. I got inducted into the Circle of Excellence. I got awarded with my bronze pin, and now globally I'm top 1% of Bob Proctor's consultants. And I've had months up to £35,000 months. And it wasn't luck. What it was alignment. So I really want to make this real for you. So here's how to change your subconscious programming and smash right through that terror barrier. Step 1, you've got to get aware. I want you to start noticing when you're in that conflict stage. Don't call it burnout. Don't call it confusion. Call it what it really is. It's resistance from your old paradigm. Step 2, I want you to describe this why idea in detail. What's the goal that really scares you? You know, when I set a goal, if it doesn't scare me, I know I'm on the wrong track. I want you to write it down. I want you to get clear because the mind responds to precision. Then step 3, I want you to list every fear. What's the story that came up? I might fail. People will judge me. I want you to write them down and I want you to challenge them. I'm telling you, most fears, they'll lose their power once they're exposed. Step 4, which is probably the most important, I want you to act anyway because movement through the fear is the cure. Action in spite of discomfort is what's going to rewire your subconscious mind. And step 5, you've got to be studying daily. Like, this is not a one-time fix. You know, I say this to people all the time that watch my YouTube videos, attend my masterclasses. It's not a one-time fix. You need to expose yourself to this material every single day until the fear feels familiar and manageable. So if you've been consuming this kind of content and still feel like you're holding yourself back, it's not because you're missing information. It's because you haven't rewired the part of you that runs 96% of your life, your subconscious mind. Lesson 7 on the terror barrier is the piece that finally made me move. And if you're ready to go beyond just watching videos and actually step into transformation, then now's the time to take that first step. Go and grab my free 10K plus month breakthrough blueprint or book a one-to-one call with me. And I'll show you exactly how to apply this in your life because you don't need to figure everything out. What you've really got to do is you've got to decide. Nothing's created or destroyed. There's a version of you right now that's already earning more income, already has time freedom, and is already living the lifestyle that you want. And the only thing standing between you and that version of you is the terror barrier and the false belief that fear means to stop. But once you understand the fear and move anyway, I'm telling you right now, you become unstoppable. And this is what Thinking into Results and my mentorship is all about. So sit with this, and when you're ready, let's move.